Okay, the Red Sox are, just about at the very, very top of the American League. They're super elite, and I mean, Chris Sale doesn't even come back until the second half of the season on his way back from Tommy John surgery, so he could be a boost to that rotation. There's no guarantee he's going to be at the very top as he returns, but I wouldn't be surprised if he is. He's a stud pitcher, and everything seems to be working for them right now. And again, Hein Bloom has been kind of revitalizing this team, getting prospects back in return, and really, really boosting and setting them up nicely for the long term. So, they're pretty well stocked in the rotation, in the bullpen, on the field, all across the board. But they can use some reinforcements as well. And I'm going to talk about two trades that I think could represent blockbusters for them. One of which is like a really big blockbuster, I think, and the other one is a almost blockbuster, but it's still a need-based trade for the Red Sox. So the first one involves the Colorado Rockies. I do think the Red Sox could, have a little bit more strength at the first base position, but also another reinforcement in the bullpen. And as a Yankee fan, I'm disappointed because Garrett Whitlock, the Yankees had him, and then they let him be exposed to the Rule 5 draft, and the Red Sox swooped him up, and now he's one of the best relievers in the American League. So, good job, Red Sox, for taking him away. But I still think another elite bullpen arm would be solid. So this trade, they would get C.J. Cron, who's the first baseman for the Colorado Rockies, and Daniel Bard, old friend of the Boston Red Sox, who's now a stud reliever again. C.J. Cron is a free agent at the end of the season. Bard's got more team control left. So, but they would get an upgraded first base and some bullpen depth. And for Thaddeus Ward, who's a number 9 prospect, a right-handed pitcher. Ronaldo Hernandez, the number 11 prospect, a catching prospect. And Matthew Lugo, number 12 prospect, a shortstop. So, solid return. They're getting 2 reliable major league pieces. They're sending out 3 prospects, none of which is a top 5. And, it helps Colorado restock some prospect depth. And it helps give, the Boston Red Sox some reinforcements. So, and positional depth, some versatility, and again, keeping that elite bullpen already elite on the back end will help them neutralize teams with, the young dynamic teams like the Rays and the Blue Jays, and they'll help them keep the Yankees down too because they always play well and they always play hard against the Yankees, as well as all the other top teams, the White Sox, the A's, all the top teams in the American League. So, and the top, Red Sox teams have always had really, really good bullpens. So, this is no exception. They have an elite bullpen now. And again, if they make a trade like this and get Chris Sale back, that's a pretty good trade deadline. And they'll be well positioned to continue to stay at the top in the American League East and potentially go to the World Series, earlier than initially projected. So, anything can happen behind blue. It's just a good baseball mind over there. So, they're doing it right. So, that's the first trade. The second trade is with the Pittsburgh Pirates. In this trade, they would acquire super utility guy Adam Frazier and starting pitcher Tyler Anderson, left-handed pitcher. So they would get an additional lefty. This way, they get rotational depth. They don't have to rush Chris Sale back either. And in the event that it doesn't work, or if it's taking a little bit longer, which is they can do that with Tommy John surgery, they get another rotational depth piece here, which I think could come in handy. And Adam Frazier, I think, would work well on any team. He plays infield, he plays outfield. He doesn't strike out a lot. He's a really good contact hitter. He's got a high batting average. He drives people all over the place, which is perfect for Boston. He can hit balls off the green monster. He can throw guys in the gap, drive guys in on a regular basis. And the Red Sox are definitely a run manufacturing team. They're very good everywhere. And he would just be another icing to the cake. And he would really, really give that lineup some more options and versatility. So, and again, Tyler Anderson, another rotation piece. So, the more pitching, the better. In return, they would give away Gilberto Jimenez, who's their number 5 prospect and outfielder, Nick York, who's a number 8 prospect and infielder, and Noah Song, who's their number 13 prospect and right-handed pitcher. I don't think you get Adam Frazier without giving up at least one top 5 pick. Any team in the major leagues, you're gonna have to give up at least one top 5 prospect, and to get Adam Frazier. He's one of the better multi-positional players, utility guys in baseball. He's an elite bat. And he's just a great contact hitter, a good teammate. He makes teams better. He would make any team better that he goes to. And there's no exception here with the Red Sox. So, And again, they'd have to give up at least one top 5. In this case, you're giving up 2 top 10s and a 13, and that's a solid return back. They would get Frazier and another starting pitcher, and give the Pirates some good prospect capital in return. So, let me know what you think of these trades. I think that Pirates trade could be a huge one for the Red Sox. And again, they're already good, but they can always be better. And even the elite teams make reinforcements, and this could be a perfect addition for Boston. So I would hate to see it as a Yankee fan, but they're that good and they're that smart, and I give the Red Sox credit for it. So, and it is what it is. So that's the Red Sox. I'll be doing the Blue Jays next. Keep an eye on that, and we're going to keep this train going until the trade deadline. Talk to you there.